used this yesterday, and as I was using it, I decided that I wanted to, instead of plugging it in to the 12 volt, why don't I just find an adapter for it? Now this is taken, the batteries are 7.2 volt. I'm running 7.8 into it through this in order to kick this in to where everything works properly. This, however, it's 7.5, which would be perfect, but it's jumping up to 9. 9 is a little bit higher than I want to attempt on that camera. So I have to think about this for a minute. Meanwhile, I got to put the voice up, so hold on a minute. All right, I had the guys, I'll put my back to you. I had the guys in the back on the wall, because I was back there all the time. But now, I'm not back there all the time. So I want to bring them up front. So that's what we're doing. This is Duffy. If I can find my screwdriver. You see it in here? No. Found it. So anyway, this is Duffy. Duffy was 154 pounds. This is when he was a puppy. And where was he there? Anyway, that's when he was a puppy, down here. He was 13 weeks old when we got him. He was 10, a little over 10. He was still a pup there. He was only about 9 months old there, if that. I got some older ones I gotta put up. But meanwhile, he was a little over 10 when he passed away. Well, you had to have him put to sleep. But the vet came here. So it was done here at home. So let's put Duffy up here. Okay, this is Bear. Bear was the alpha. He was also 13 weeks old when we got him. They were all 13 weeks old except for Nikki when we got him. And they were about 13 to 14 weeks apart when we got him. So they kind of all grew up as puppies. But this is Bear. He was the Rot. He was the alpha. Here you go, buddy. And then we got Lance. Now Lance, if you look at him, looks just like Duffy, or close to it. And here they are together. They were always together. This is actually two pictures of Lance, and that's Lance. But this is Duffy and Lance. They were always together, and they always had their paws laying over one another. So they were always like this when they were together. And that's Lance. Now, surprisingly enough, I mean, it was kind of a coincidence, I guess. But the three of them all died in the same year. Duffy had prostate cancer and really bad arthritis. The cancer actually wasn't bothering him as much as his arthritis was, and neither one of it was curable. So they came here and put him down, like I said. Bear had brain cancer, and that wasn't operable. He had a big lump that started growing on his head to where it was actually starting to distort his eye a little bit. So it was getting to a point to where I knew he was beginning to have some pain. He used to, every now and then, his couch is still in there. We had to buy him a new couch because this is his old couch out here. Well, it's everybody's couch, but he used to lay on it, so it's his couch. But he used to lay on the couch and look at me when I was laying on my couch, and he'd look at me and go, "Ruff." And then what he wanted me to do was to go get a dish towel and run it under hot water, wring it out, and lay it over his head, his forehead, where the lump was, and then kind of like just massage it a little bit and just leave it there. And he would fall asleep and everything was fine. And I would have to do that every night. Or if I didn't, I'd get a woof. And I knew that woof was what it was. So, because he had different woofs. So, but the vet seen him and said, no, it wasn't operable. It could have been taken care of with radiation or anything like that. So she came to the house and they put him down on his couch, with his brothers and everybody around. The same with Duffy. Duffy was on one of the beds, dog beds that he used to like to lay on the back porch because it was cooler out there, and he was a big boy with a lot of fur. He was a Malamute wolf mix. And then Lance, we don't know why he died. He died in his sleep at the foot of the bed. And about 2 months prior to that, he had his wellness check, his complete physical, and everything was fine. So we really have no idea why he passed. We woke up in the morning and he was dead. But at least he died at home. And that was Lance. Like I said, they all died in the same year. And it was funny because, we got them all basically in the same year. So they were all around the same age. That's a little crooked. I got to straighten that one out. See if I can find the drill. But they were good boys. Okay, that looks better. Okay. So anyhow, guys, there's the three amigos. Three good boys. Alright, now, what do I need to do? I want to find a transformer to fit that. That's what I want to do. And how did I ever do that? Well, that was... Ah! I know I picked it up, but I don't remember doing that with it. Yeah, if I could find a transformer, it would be a lot easier, so I won't have to depend on that voltage regulator. Alright, I'm going to put you on hold for a minute so I can let this charge up a little bit.